guys, this is Jade. So, excuse my loud ass AC in the back. I'm hot, so yeah. This is gonna be a different video. It's nothing K-pop related actually. I'm gonna do one of these story time videos. I've seen them on YouTube from like different people, and I decided why not? I'll do one. So since this, summer's here, and now people are graduating school, like college, high school, middle school, and all that other stuff. So I decided to talk about the time I didn't actually graduate with my class. So we're gonna go back to 2007. That was a long time ago. I was 18, just turned 18. Oh God, 18. Anyways, I just feel like really how old I was. Yeah, so 18, about to graduate high school. Leading up to graduation, you're trying to, finish all your last exams, like finals and stuff like that. Any like last projects you had to do, like, you're trying to get all your stuff from school done, so it's done and out of the way. And then you got prom, so you got to get everything situated for prom, because like prom is a big deal. I mean, prom is a big deal for anybody. Now I don't know in other cultures if people have proms, but I know in the States prom is a big deal. Like, it doesn't matter what state, wherever you are, prom is a big deal. So for girls, you gotta get your hair done, nails done, dress, shoes, makeup, all that shit. Dudes, you gotta get the suit right, shoes, you gotta get the car, and then of course, you want to go with your friends, so you and your friends trying to plan, trying to go to prom together, and trying to plan for, oh, what are you gonna do after prom, and trying to get a date, all this other shit. For me, my prom, I didn't have a date. I ended up going with one of my friends, one of my good friends. Her boyfriend couldn't go, so they didn't allow him to go to prom. So we just went together. We didn't rent this extravagant car. It was just a really, nice little simple car, whatever, nothing crazy. Prom was fun, a little ratchet, but it was fun. So you have that, and then fast forward to graduation. So graduation, my high school, girls had to wear dresses, and guys had to wear like, dress shoes and pants and shit like that. So no one could wear like t-shirts and shorts. I was mad because I don't do dresses like that. Even if I have to go to like a wedding or a funeral, like, I don't like to wear dresses. I'd rather just wear pants and call it done. So I had to go out and get a dress. So I had to get dressed and shoes, and I had to plan, getting my hair done, and then they give you 10 people you can invite. So of course, my mom, my brother, my grandmother, one of my cousins, and other family. But one person I really wanted to invite was a friend I had named Samira. We met, don't laugh, but we met on a Chris Brown fan message board like years ago, and we became so close. Like, we were friends for years. The thing was, we never physically met, but we knew what each other looked like. We talked on the phone all the time. So basically, how I am with Alex and Shawa 360 and Random Me 2011, how we've never met, but we know what each other looks like, and we speak like all the time. It's basically the same type of relationship. So she lived in Philly, so I called her up and I told her, I invited her to come to my graduation. She was excited, all this other stuff. She's never been to Jersey before, so I was really excited to actually meet her, and in fact she's gonna come to my graduation, all this other stuff. Fast forward to the day of practice. It's 9 o'clock. My mom dropped me off at the field before she heads off to work. So where we were having graduation is it's like quite a few blocks from my high school, because the field, because we don't, like, my high school didn't have like it didn't really have a football field. Like, it only had maybe like a softball field, big enough for a softball field, and maybe like a soccer field. But if you wanted to play like football and all the other shit, you had to go like a few blocks away. So that's where they hold every single graduation. So everyone meets up at the field. I meet up with my friends. We're sitting there talking, trying to plan, oh, what we're going to do after graduation, blah, blah, blah. So practice starts. They start breaking down what we got to do, blah, blah, blah. So they tell everybody to go to the list with your last name and look for your name and line up in that order. So my last name starts with a P. So I go, I'm looking. I don't see my name. I'm thinking, okay, maybe they misspelled it, because there's been times throughout my life where people have misspelled my last name. You know, it's not that hard to spell, but whatever. So I'm thinking they misspelled it. Looking, still don't see it. So I go to one of the teachers. I'm like, my name ain't on the list. What's going on? So they tell me, you gotta go back to the high school. You gotta go back to the school and get like your final grades from your teachers to make sure like you actually graduated. I'm like, alright, fuck it. So I had to walk in the June heat. Now it was hot as hell that day. So I had to walk from the field back to the high school. I get there, I'm damn near dying. And mind you, I walked. It was hot as hell that day, and I'm sitting there like, I have to go look for all my teachers. So I'm running around the building trying to get my last grades from people. Now me in high school, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't do all that great. I pretty much skated through high school. Like after my especially after my dad passed, I just stopped giving a fuck because I just didn't like the school, and I just hated high school. But so yeah, pretty much I was like average, below average when I was in high school. So I wasn't getting like A's and B's and shit when I was in high school. But I did have like over the amount of required credits you're supposed to have. So in my high school you needed 120 credits. I had more than that because I took music like 3 times in my 4 years of high school, because I didn't want to do drama, I didn't want to do dance. I had already taken art, so I said fuck it. I liked music, I liked my music teacher, so I just took her class like 3 times through my entire time in high school. So anyway, so my last teacher, my English teacher, I had to get the grade from her, but she was back in the field. So I'm like, look, I'm not about to walk back. So I called my mother. My mother worked like 5 minutes from the high school. So I called her, I'm like, yo ma, come get me. I told her what happened. She was like, alright, come get you. She come pick me up. She takes me back to the field, and everyone is just like, you know, walking around and whatnot. So I go to my teacher and I was like, what's Mormon? What's my grade? She's like, you ain't graduating. Just like that, like with a stank ass attitude. I looked at her like, did this bitch really just tell me I'm not graduating? Y'all, I literally burst into tears and I just walked the fuck off. Like, just how she said it, she wasn't sympathetic, nothing. She just said, you ain't graduating. And that was it. I was out. I'm surprised my mother didn't say nothing to her, but I remember walking off. I almost got hit by a car because I was just so upset that I wasn't even looking where I was going. Like, I was over it. Went home. I cried the whole rest of the day. I had to call people and say, yo, I'm not graduating. And I was so upset because I had to tell Samira I'm not graduating. So, not, oh my god, not Samira, Samina. I got the girl's name wrong. Oh my god, sorry. Samina, I called her and told her that I wasn't graduating, and she, you know, she felt bad, and I was really upset. I cried for like the whole day. So the rest of the week, I didn't go to school. I'm like, fuck it, I'm not graduating, and school's over, so what's the point? So I went to school like near like the end of the week to go pick up my my yearbook, and this was the same day that the school was holding like a senior breakfast shit. So I'm bitter as fuck because I ain't graduating. All my friends is at this damn breakfast. I'm mad as hell because I ain't graduating. So I'm in the school, and then they told me, like, they told me I got something in the mail talking about I wasn't graduating. They told me that in the letter that I can go to summer school. So I'm going to the school. I'm going to meet with the vice principal to talk about what's going on. Then I meet with a few friends, and they like, yo, we heard you ain't graduating. Like, everyone was surprised that I wasn't graduating because the thing about me in high school, I wasn't popular. I was I was more just in the cut. I was quiet. I didn't really fuck with nobody. I was to myself most of the time. Like when I was with my friends, it was one thing, but like in school, I was just a quiet kid because I didn't want to get caught up in none of the drama that was going on when I was in high school. So I was pretty much a nobody. So when people found out, they were surprised because people were like, oh, Jay, she not graduating, what's going on? So people sign cover, people sign my yearbook. I go to my vice principal and he tells me, he was surprised that I actually wasn't graduate. Not surprised that I wasn't graduate. He was surprised I was in his office because I'd never been to the vice principal or the principal's office before my entire 4 years of high school. Because like I said, I never caused any trouble. So he was surprised to see me, and then he told me, he was like, well, you have more than enough, more than the required credit to graduate, but the reason why you failed was because you missed so many days. So my senior year, I was out of school a lot of days. One, because I didn't feel like going, and two, I was sick a lot of the time my senior year, and so that's the reason why I didn't end up graduating, because I missed so many days of school. Not like it didn't even count the fact that I had my credits. It's because I missed so many days of school that I ended up not graduating, and so I had to go to summer school. So signed up for summer school. Summer school was pretty much easier than regular school. Like I was only there for one class, and I was out there by noon. There was other people that was there for like 4+ classes because they were a bunch of dumbasses. Like people were there for gym. How you fail gym? Like all you have to do is get dressed. You don't have to do shit. All you have to do is just get dressed and that's it. But no, people was there. Most of the people there was there for like math or gym, mostly gym. So yeah, I ended up actually having my graduation August 4th, 2007, and it was a funny thing because my friends didn't actually have the graduation because it rained. There's this weird tradition with my high school for like years. Every time the graduation would come, it would pour. Not just rain, I'm talking sky unzipped, Noah's Ark, the day after tomorrow type shit, type of rain. Like it was bad. And they ended up not having a graduation, so my friends were a little bitter that I didn't actually have a graduation, but I did. But it was cool. I graduated, and that was that. So yeah, that was my interesting story about when I didn't actually graduate with my class. So yeah, but yeah, just congratulations to the class of 2016, whether you graduate from college, high school, middle school, grade school, whatever. Congratulations and all that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm probably going to do another one because I actually like doing these videos now. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye.